Okay guys, here we go with a live look at Ground Branch. Barely made it in time today. Yeah, it's been kind of busy. Still, here I am, just gonna make sure I can see your comments and everything, so we'll be right with you. And does it even recognize we're online? Let's see. Yeah, I think. You know, it sees me online. Awesome, yes. Does it work? Does it work? Seems so. Nice. Okay, yeah. So, as I mentioned, welcome to the Ground Branch version 1034 stream. We'll be seeing all things response related, and not only. And yeah, we're just gonna be having some fun, messing people up, and hopefully you'll see some of those great death animations and what's new with the blood effects. So the fun map was the what was it? Compound. That is a great map. So let's see, 15 enemies, trained, and time limit. Who needs time limit? Hello Yuji, yeah. He's quite active on the Discord, and first time seeing you here on the stream, so welcome, man. Nice seeing you here. And yeah, you know what I forgot to open the music. Here we go, and I forgot to lower the volume. As I mentioned, barely made it in time, so yeah, I already have my loadout, so let's see. Hello, Leah. I am from Israel. Wait, it actually needed to be more late, so let's get back real quick and change the time of day. Late is always the most fun. Let's see, is this insertion time? Yeah, this should be good. And by the way, if you are seeing this stream, and maybe you haven't seen, maybe the latest video just happened to not pop up on your feed, as it does seem to happen for whatever reason recently. So there is a new video on improvements in blood mode for RDR2. So do check it out if YouTube has failed to put it on your feed, which does tend to happen. And tomorrow we'll be having the first video. I'll have the first video about Helldivers 2. Whoa, and we're taking fire. Yeah. And he was somewhere there. And wow, yeah. And I've been off, and that was kind of quick. So. There was a better spawn, but whatever. So, as I was saying, the first video on Helldivers 2 about the gore will be coming out tomorrow, publicly. And the video on destruction will be coming on Monday. So, if YouTube happens to fail to show it to you in your feed, do check it out. Gonna go live tomorrow. And so far we aren't dead yet, so that's good. Though I do hear I am taking fire from somewhere. Not seeing much. You know, my favorite, I actually have to kind of disagree with it, because I think the best thing about the gore in Helldivers 2 is the bugs. Decent amount of points of amputation, feels quite visceral. The humans, yeah, it's kind of generic. very short death animations. On explosives, usually the disassembly response, or just have every point of amputation be activated. Not a fan of that whatsoever. And then the blood disappears, you basically have only one stained vest for a somewhat decent while, the rest vanish all very quickly. So gotta say I'm not a fan at all of the human gore in Helldivers 2. I think I've heard some footsteps. Could be just me, but... could be just me. So the best thing in my opinion is the gore. And yeah, I can't see much of anything for whatever reason. Usually I had quite a few encounters in this house. When I see one, which hopefully is gonna happen at some point on this stream, gotta aim for the neck or the stomach. Those are the zones where you usually have the death animations. You still can't like configure it to make it happen on every shot of those areas, so just like 1 out of 7 chance of a nice death animation happening. So you have to hit the right spot to even have a chance to have one happen. Not a huge fan of that, but I am very much a fan of the way they made those death animations. Whoever did it is quite skilled. And look at that, like, so far not a single enemy. There's gotta be someone somewhere. I've had enemies here before? Wow, yeah, nothing. Just nothing, and maybe in the field somewhere? Who knows? Aha, most anticipated upcoming game. Yeah, so I am very much looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima, coming for PC on May. The videos I saw looked quite good. I had viewers recommend it to me for a long while, so finally gonna be able to have a chance to play it. Probably won't be Last of Us tier, but still should be quite good. Now eventually I'll have all the enemies all be stuck in one room somewhere, and I'm gonna be just that brothers meme when they see me, basically. This, by the way, is very highly improbable. I played it quite a bit and might have to restart it because I'm not seeing a damn bloody thing. Alright, something got screwed up. Okay, yeah, finally, yeah. So, we do have enemies, apparently. Finally! Someone came. Alright, yeah, let's find him. Let's off him. And bring your friends, yeah? Yes, yes, finally taking fire. Finally. Alright, so there is a guy somewhere here in this little bit of place. Up. Yep. Alright, expected enemy resistance 15. Number of bombs? Yeah, who wants bloody bombs? I don't want any bloody bombs. But I guess I have no choice, whatever. Well, I did seem to react a little bit better when I shot the first guy. And apparently there is no kind of close ready weapon holding position. I try to go for that and aha, here we have one. Here we have one. I am coming for you. I am bloody coming for you. I think I'll go from the top floor. So yeah, this should be about as best as I can get to a low ready position. Oh! Yeah. Nice. Good reminder to be more careful. And to pop whenever you have the first opportunity, as it seems. Always gotta be more careful. I think this one is actually kind of new. I don't recall this kind of an animation. And that's okay, the bloodstain, so we finally have some, so... Don't recall this one. There are a few on the floor. It is a cool pattern, gotta say. And what else? How about you, buddy? Do you have any stains? Yeah, so here we have one. A little bit too far off. But yeah, generally we do have stains, and let's see if they last longer for longer than 30 seconds. And yeah, no, they still do vanish very quickly. And gonna check real quick if there perhaps is any config I missed out, but shouldn't be. I tried playing it a bit in the beta. Yeah, nothing. So yeah. And yeah, David, always nice seeing you here, and he is absolutely correct. The wounds do need to look much better than this. Or this. Or this. You know, just to make sure. Oh, this is a cool bloody pattern. I dig for sure. Yeah, so I think to add to what David here is saying, I think there should be like some better choosing of which pattern goes where, because I think we have just a whole bunch of patterns, they just spawn randomly. So just to kind of make sure that the right pattern is used for the right occasion, so the pattern on the wall behind the character wouldn't look the same as the pattern that would spray next to him, for example. But it is very much in the right direction in terms of spawning than it was before, for sure. So why do I go inside people's houses without an invitation? Well, the recycle today is Purim, as some of you are aware, a holiday for us Jews. And one of the things we do is Mishloach Manot. So we give kind of like this, not just a pack of gifts to our fellow people. And I'm here just giving them packs of gifts. A bullet, 2 bullets, 3 bullets. As my Mishloach Manot. And in this case, it seems I am authorized to go in even uninvited. But I am hearing some gunfire. And yeah, I do have to agree with Mafia Dude, which if I'm not mistaken he is Israeli, if it's the same guy who is on my Discord. The visuals are very nice, gotta say, absolutely. And maybe I can pop someone from the top here. Yep. Or be popped myself. Ah, there's a second guy right there, and I have been popped. Yeah. Anyway, at least for me, I gotta say, so at least for me, in tactical games like this one, it is fun even to just fail. I don't care, like, I die, I don't give a shit. I'm still enjoying it. Decent 6 days in Fallujah, which by the way I gotta stream again, for sure. Had a really good time streaming that and making the video on the blood effects and the ragdolls for it. And by the way, there should be modding for Ground Branch. And when someone figures out a way to mod better blood effects for it, man, I'm gonna be absolutely all over it. I think it was a kill. Anyway. So I absolutely can't wait till someone makes a blood mod for this game. I've seen people make absolute magic with mods, so this game is really absolutely asking for it. Especially if someone can animate or borrow animations from other games and implement them here. That would be dope. Aha, so actually I have seen a blood pouring effect, but it didn't really result in a trail, and yeah, I think he's actively ragdolling. Yeah, he was indeed actively ragdolling. For some reason this house is... Okay, yes, well, I was gonna say for some reason this house is very empty today, and yeah, they came in. They came in uninvited. Right, so I also don't recall already them doing that kind of like chasing me in the previous versions, so as was mentioned here in the chat, there definitely have been some AI improvements for sure, which is awesome, yeah. The version with the addition of the active ragdolls was a good leap with AI, and this seems to be another one. So yeah, good on them, good on them. Hello, Eternal Revenge. Oh, as well, thank you very much. And yeah, he just kind of like facepalmed. Very, very nice. And the game could use some blood pools for sure. Yeah, so there I think we definitely have changes to the headshots. Don't recall it being like this before, and let's see. Yes, we'll definitely have some regular changes. Might be worth making a video on it too. And there is. Okay, yeah. Right in the eye. So, Grandma's Kitchen and Drawer, the analysis is coming tomorrow at about 5 PM Israeli time. But I will sum it up for you and for everyone watching, so in very short, I actually gotta, now just in case they decide to make a comeback here, I do wanna close everything, so don't be surprised. So I have at least some indication that they're gonna be storming this building. So, in short, in Helldivers 2, I think the gore on the bugs is the best thing. Kurwa. Yeah. So, as I was saying, the gore on the bugs is the best thing response-wise in Helldivers 2, in my opinion. Absolutely. Feels quite visceral at times, you know, with the heavy machine guns, with the emplacements. Just seeing and hearing the bugs be torn apart with the dismemberment, with everything, and that is quite cool. But as for the human characters and the robots, the response is just not terribly exciting. Very limited for both. There were actually a few very nice ideas in the comment section, which you'll be able to see tomorrow by Axo, on how to make the robot response be better, which I think he had some quite great ideas there. No Mafia, not Polish whatsoever, Ukrainian, Israeli from Ukraine. I just like the word kurwa. Yeah, you did hear me use the word kurwa, and I just like it. Like many people around the world. It's the Polish equivalent of bled, which also gets used occasionally. See, I'm not sure it is a change for the better, to be honest, in terms of ragdolls. And here I paid for watching ragdolls. That's gonna be happening a lot. So I will say, as for the robot's response post-mortally, yeah, well, basically I think the longest active ragdoll is actually for the robots. Which is not bad, but I think it could have been better, perhaps even just regular animations. I think the active ragdoll would have been a better suit for the human characters. Wouldn't say it's quite like Tarkov, but it is also a quite very hardcore military shooter, and without the metagame nonsense of Tarkov, and without the really bad quests, because what the hell were they thinking of those? And you can also just jump in and enjoy the game solo, no problem. And I have been popped. Which also reminds me I do have to stream SP Tarkov. I gotta say, I do very much like SP Tarkov. It is like, basically, Tarkov without the nonsense. You do get the water shooter experience. You do get... The bots are still quite good in Tarkov. Gotta say, I have no complaints about the bots. And also without all of the nonsense, you can just add all the money you want if you wish. There's a guy, I think? Yeah, there's a guy. And I think I took him down. Yeah, absolutely. So, let's see, Grandma's Kitchen Enjoyer. So, yeah. So, there was a time, I think, at about 2020, where Tarkov was just my go-to game to just chill out. I have spent quite a bit of time in it. So, for example, I was working on the track. I'm working on the mix. I just go in a raid and listen to the in-progress mix on the raid. Kind of find the issues there as I'm playing. It actually worked quite well with playing a game in the background, so it basically was my go-to game. So I had the hideout with most of everything and all of that. And then, you know, a wipe happens and I see, you know, you're kind of like helpless against the guys who are... against the guys for whom the game is their go-to game, or their streamers playing it 24/7, so we have to once again do all of this, so all of those fetch things, basically. At which point I said, yeah, I'll pass. But then SP Tarkov came out without all of the nonsense, you can just enjoy yourself. So you won't have the quite intense moments with as you can have with players, but you'll still get most of it without the really unenjoyable quests, without just much of the busy work. And if they have any indication that I'm here, they might come and try to get me, which I'm not seeing so far. And by the way, I wasn't aware of the release of the new SPT version. Not sure what's been updated, but might be worth checking out for sure. So they are all holed up in the other locations, and yeah, I almost took the ambient temperature challenge right there. It was close. Do I have an escape area? And I think I heard just some screams in Arabic. I have seen a guy right there. And yeah, now we both know. I think it could be just some object there. Alright. So here's the first guy I offed, right here. So, Enjoyer, what are they adding in SPT 3.80? Oh, okay, so, yeah, so they... So actually quite a cool thing, who was screaming in where? It seems that the wounds do stay. I'm hearing some screams, but I'm not seeing from where. Which makes me just a tedly bit nervous. Where? Alright, so the wounds, as bad as they currently are, at least they do stay. Yeah. And I've been offed. Alright, so let's see the... How do I change the objective? Let's see, how do I change the objective as was... Number of bombs. Yeah, maybe I might need to go to... might need to go back to menu to change the main objective, I'm not sure. Yes, yes, into a revival, compound, close spawns. Thank you, David. I'm gonna be masochistic and make, let's say, 25 enemies. I'm gonna leave a bit masochistic. So, Rispy, not a huge core patch, but we do have here some new bloodstains, a little bit more spawning, and since I like this game very much, any reason to revisit is good enough for me. Always happy to revisit the ground branch. Hello there. So I will say some of the new ragdolls aren't quite as good as they were before, but okay, so one guy there is wiggling. Yeah, you can't really... Oop! And now I'm the one wiggling, basically. Hello, Vincenzo. Alright, so the question to favorite gore of all times in video games. Ooh, yeah. So I have a few really enjoyable ones. Yeah, I'm not sure there is a single top one, but I will say Soldier of Fortune 2 always gonna have a place in my heart. The Last of Us, I really enjoy that one. With realistic-ish gore. I also can definitely get why I was getting so many requests for it. It really is that good. It is indeed that good. So that one, and Dead Island 2 also. A really enjoyable one. Also a huge fan of Insurgency Sandstorm. Of course the gore can be better, but you know, tactical shooter with decent gore by all means. Thank you, Vincenzo, yeah. I will say I do like Italy the country, but not your customs. Guys, what is up with your customs? I had a few shipments to Italy and they were always giving me trouble, the customs. You know, the kind of stuff that just goes no problem in France, in the US. For some reason gets stuck in Italy. Multiple times. Vincenzo, what is up with your customs? Ah, that was cool. But yeah, Italy is absolutely beautiful. I do absolutely love Italy. I love Italian cars. Would absolutely be thrilled to visit sometime, absolutely. And yeah, we definitely have more action now with 25 enemies roaming around. Kinda lost count how many I have more, but doesn't matter. So as for the... I think they are just storming the building. So I imagine they probably are on the floors below. No one came in through here just yet. No one here just yet. I think there is some glitch with the sound, because it definitely sounded closer than I'm seeing anyone here, really. Oh, Vincenzo, I have covered Max Payne relatively extensively, so the gore review, it was, I think, if I recall correctly, Max Payne 2 was the second gore review on the channel. So yeah, definitely did that. Max Payne 3 was the second gore review on the channel, and I have covered, I think, 2 or 3 gore mods for it. So just do check out on the channel, do in the channel search for Max Payne 3 and you'll find at least the gore review and at least 2 gore mod videos that I recall. And I will say it is more fun with 25 enemies on board, absolutely. And once again I am coming in uninvited to give them gifts. The gift of a few bullets to wherever I hit. And perhaps a control shot to the head. Not that it is at all needed here, but it's just fun. Not for them, for me. Right, so this seems to be clear as far as I can see. Yeah, so as for the gore box thing, in case you missed out, I should probably have it in the frequently asked questions. I'm not really gonna be covering any of those ragdoll torture simulators. It is highly unlikely I'll cover a game with bulky graphics. And yeah, it is a nice stain. Perhaps that's a bit too huge? I'm not sure. So as I was saying, I'm not really covering the ragdoll torture simulators. I might cover a bulky game if there's like great destruction, like Teardown for example. You know, not a huge fan of the bulkiness, but the destruction in Teardown is something else. But yeah, it's just my personal bias. Whoa, okay. Okay. Yeah, so the stains, well, some aren't quite as good. It should have been smaller. If it should have been here at all, to be honest. It looks like someone just kind of like stood there and bled for a bunch of time. For some reason, bled horizontally rather than vertically. And yeah, I am gonna be dying a whole bunch of times just to check out the gore. That's a part of it. What can I do? Yes, I have seen the face variation for Ready or Not, absolutely. Yep. Also, I did actually hit him with the first shot, but apparently it didn't take him down, but... So for example, I think that... there was more friends behind him. So, as far as I know, they are planning to add more... they are planning to enhance the respawn stuff in Ready or Not. And of course I will very much be following. I also enjoy that game very much. You know, not for playing... not for playing it properly, as a SWAT team, but just for kind of going in solo and... just shooting everything hostile. And perhaps offing a civilian who dares to pull out the phone and... use it. So yeah, to my understanding, improvements are planned for it or not, and I am very much looking forward to covering them. I seriously enjoyed it. And probably not for the intended reasons. Enjoy exactly this. Just going in and going Rambo, going just as a government hit guy. Yeah, so this guy was confirming his skills. And yeah, they aren't messing around. They absolutely are not messing around, and which reminds me I have to be more careful, a little bit less trigger happy. Not trigger happy, I actually should be very much trigger happy, but less careless is the right term for this. Close this bloody thing. Alright, so 2 down, 23 more to go. We'll actually try to be... You know what? I'm gonna try to be very tactical this time. So 2 down, 23 left to go. I'm gonna try to be very, very careful. Which may or may not be successful. $22 more to go. 21 more to go. $20 more to go. Alright, 5 down, 20 more to go. They are already agitated and are trying to come after me, so let's see. Got him. I will say I'm very much down to license the music to basically any game. Yes, I think we have 19 more to go. Yeah, we have 19 more to go. So any game dev who wants to license the music, price won't be crazy absolutely for an indie game. Absolutely feel free to reach out. Okay, I have heard some noise. I'm not sure if that was me or someone else here nearby, so I'm trying to be very tactical and careful not to die. With 19 more enemies left, and one well-placed bullet is all it takes to make me take the room temperature challenge. $18 enemies left, and yeah, you just have a whole bunch of stains spawn on the inbox, which is nice, which is nice. So for example, like those I'm not sure. I mean, you know, just 3 very different stains don't seem to be appropriate for this instance. So the spawning, always nice to have more spawning, but could be a little bit more specific on what spawns where and when. 17 more to go. I don't think I have a clause for a new full video on this. Absolutely. There are some regular changes that weren't there before, as far as I recall, so yeah. Here I have something to make probably on Monday, I think. Alright, 17 more to go. From where? Damn it. There is, yeah. I think 16 or 15 more to go, I'm not entirely sure. So I think 16 or 15 more to go, and I was very close to being offed, and as folks here have mentioned, the AI is more aggressive now. So let's see, 14 or 15 more to go. And the AI is a bit more aggressive now, which is awesome. Yeah, it's just an enjoyable experience. There's one. I think he's down, yeah, I think he's down. Or he's prone and he's gonna off me. Nah, he's down, he's down. I think it's part of, I think it's a, this bit has got to be off the limits. Right, so far I think I'm getting more kills than I had before, while still being able to showcase some gore and ragdolls. Win-win for everyone. Okay, so 2 guys right there, and so 2 guys right there on that building. Makes me regret not having a better scope for this, but hey, whatever. Yes, so there is. Now I just made him angry. Which isn't a great idea. And yeah, there goes my rampage. Basically, just made him angry. Actually gonna go grab a better scope for this. Maybe the ACOG with the... Yeah, so just terrorist hunt. Screw the whole Indo thing. Give me... not 30 enemies. I'm masochistic. 30 enemies. Gonna be even more masochistic. Trained. Let's just get a better scope for myself and wish me luck. Try to use the pistol for close range and the scope for longer range. And where can I get myself a gun? Alright, here we are. So let's see. Sights. I should be able to have like something on top of the ACOG, right? What can I place on top of the ACOG? I should be able to have a sight on top of this site, and let's see. Ah, nope. Here we go, nice, nice. Nice, so yeah, so I have that, I have the pistol, and yeah, I am good to go. 30 enemies, it's gonna be brutal. How do I change the size? Okay, yes, so that's how I change the size. Gotcha. Alright, so I am good to go now. "30 enemies are gonna be quite unhappy with my presence here. Unannounced. But what can I do? Got this guy. And let absolutely everyone know I'm here. Including this guy. We better have some of his bodies. And this guy. Where is he? Man, they are not happy with me. But still it has to go on and... Might count them later. We'll see. Just in case. I think I heard a noise. I think it might be glitched out or something. Alright, yeah, so... Oop. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that can happen. "30 enemies is a bit intense, but it's crazy fun, I was saying. Just an enjoyable gameplay loop, just... Go in, get everyone. Try not to take the room temperature challenge. And yeah. Over and over again and... Or the ambient temperature challenge. It is what it is. I will try to see what I can spot from here. Seems like nothing so far, alright. Yep. They are aware of me here and they are not happy, so 3 down, 27 more to go. And yeah. I think a few more tries and this will be it for today, but yeah. Definitely enjoyable. I'll probably make a video just with a clear showcase of the ragdolls and the blood. Might even make a quick narration video because, why not? Hello! It was a good time for the long side. So 3 down, 27 more to go. Four down, 26 more to go. $25 more to go. $24 more to go. Just gotta clear this first and I'll see if I can get anyone from the windows. Might be possible. What do we have on the top floor? 23 more to go. Did you have any friends, perhaps? Alright, so the building should be clear. Let someone joins and see if I can perhaps snipe someone from far away. Alright, yeah, here we go. 21 more to go or 22? I think 21. No, yeah, 22 more to go. Actually. 22 more to go and right, very... Now 21 more to go. Very, very carefully moving on. 20 more to go. Hello. Havavosi Romania. Yes, I'm not Romanian whatsoever. I am from Ukraine, I'm Israeli. I'm from Ukraine. 19 more to go. And hence kind of a mix of accents. Because when I speak Russian now, and yeah, I'm from Odessa, we spoke Russian there, basically. By the way, we still were totally... And I am down, alright, yep. Yeah, so I heard, like, so one of the things I heard is because people who speak Russian, they want to be Russian, hence they had to invade. Yeah, that's bullshit. We spoke Russian in Odessa, we did not want to be invaded. My family members are now under fucking fire. They are not happy about it, they are not being liberated. Sorry for the rant. Yeah, well, thank you, Havavosi. I think that's my blood from the last time around. And once again, same thing, same bloody thing. Got the guy from the left, the guy from the right, got me. It's like Groundhog Day. Alright, so Groundhog Day averted. Groundhog Day absolutely averted. I think. So far. Got this guy, yeah, the buff is kind of huge in this, gotta say. I also had a Groundhog situation 3 times, and the 3rd time around, yeah, like... I think we have nades. Let's see, do we have nades? Yeah, we do have nades. But I have like 30 enemies in this relatively smallish compound. And trying to use nades is basically asking to get shot. Which I'm already getting shot without even asking. So yeah, probably can't do much of a nade showcase here. But I doubt there's any new response for the nades. As I said, Jonas, I'm getting shot without even asking to get shot. Yeah, Matt, that's just false. So, I've been playing the game, so I've bought the game from the devs direct on their site before it was on Steam. Then it was a seriously rough demo. Just kind of a rough proof of concept idea. And definitely improved a lot during this time. Especially with patch, I think, 1032, where they introduced the active ragdolls. There was a pretty huge leap in the AI. This patch awesome. Definitely better AI as far as I can tell. Yeah, just an enjoyable experience, man, like, yeah. AI, in my opinion, is enough to be fun. Don't think it's really a bad AI. There's a guy. I think there's a guy here as well. Alright, Ground Branch versus Ready or Not. Wait a sec. I will say Ready or Not is gore for sure. As for the blood, you do have no response stains, pretty much consistently. There are a whole bunch of new patterns, but they will disappear rather quickly, and I'll try to showcase that without dying. So I shot them about like 20 seconds ago, and those stains should vanish. Here we go. So we do have new stains. The wounds are still the circle patterns. We'll have it showcased again. That's what we do here on the channel. We die for showcasing gore, basically. I also meant to each his own, like, I'm enjoying this. I enjoyed it. When the active ragdolls first came in, it was a pretty big enhancement to the AI. Seriously made a big difference, and made, of course, the active ragdolls made the response on the receiving end be much more enjoyable when they activate. Also have some improvements here, but yeah, if you don't like it, like, don't play it, man. What can I tell you? I'm enjoying it, and I'm always happy to revisit it. Always. Even when I die repeatedly. Yeah, I spent more than 5 hours in this one for sure. And enjoyed most of it. Except for the very beginning, where it was just basically proof of concept. Gonna try and make it count. 1 down, 2 down. I'm a massive shill for underdevelopment and mismanaged games. Well, thank you, Matt. Thank you. I do appreciate those words. Massive shill. How very kind of you. Until then, the city will be closing down its doors this year. Hey, we'll see if you're correct. Probably not. Spoiler. Well, he doesn't like the game, and I enjoy it, and I'm very vocal about enjoying it, so yeah, he's being a bit nasty in the comments. Nothing I haven't seen a million times on the channel. Basically, every game I cover, ever, there's comments. What the fuck is this shit? Why are you covering this? Yeah. Always happens, always. Dude, I haven't spoke to the devs ever, like... actually, that would be incorrect, because... when I first reached out, I think it was... when was it? Probably 2016-17? Asked if they have any gore plans, and they say they basically are planning wounds, splatters, and blood pools. It was one email. One email from me, one email back. That was the extent of my very deep contacts with developments. Because I'm enjoying it, why do I defend clear negatives? I wish the AI to be better, sure. I don't think it is a huge issue. I'm enjoying it even as it is. And apparently that makes me a massive shield for underdeveloped games. Apparently. Matt, I have played games with bad AI. This one has room for improvement, absolutely. We have seen some not proper behaviors on the stream, on this very stream for sure, but not a case where the AI prevents you from enjoying it. Though of course there is a great deal of room to improve it, absolutely. Alright, Roducci. A good question about the ragdoll mods. I'm definitely planning to cover more ragdoll mobs. It's absolutely. And I do have RDR2 installed now, so probably, yeah. Tell you what. Do leave me suggestions in the comments of any video. They always bump on top, so just your suggestions for the RDR2 ragdoll mobs, and I'll have a look. Maybe make a comparison video. But yeah, I do have RDR2 installed now, and I will be doing some more coverage of mods for that. Opa! Ah, yeah. I thought it was clear. Anyway, one more play and I'll get going. Yeah, guys, please leave the... Alright, so please leave the suggestions on videos, not on the stream, because those comments are gonna be just... probably won't remember too much. Especially when the chat is pretty active, which is awesome, thank you guys. So please leave them on any video. I will have it bump on top, so new video, old video, whatever. Just mention on any video comment. And I'll definitely check them out. Yeah, so the AI criticism is valid, but doesn't make the game not enjoyable. So as for the question about how diverse to gore, the video is actually coming tomorrow. So tomorrow at 5 PM is ready time. I have to do a better run than this. I have to make a better run than this. So let's go for this. And I also have a video on the destruction effects, because there is some substance there as well. Absolutely. I will say the bug gore was a very pleasant surprise. More detail than I was anticipating. Alright, 2 down. Gotta make it count. Thank you very much, Jonas. Seriously, man, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this one count. Where'd you come from? Alright, yeah, so that's gonna be it for today. There's only so much you can do, so as for the respawn side of it, so we basically have a bunch of new stains. We have spawning on every hit. That happens every time, and we do have a bunch of ragdoll changes. So probably make at least a showcase in the next couple of days, perhaps a quick commentary video too. So overall, I have been enjoying the game, and I'm very much enjoying it now. So hope you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you next Sunday, if nothing will suddenly come up. See you guys.